Welcome all to a new series on the channel, Kirby 64. I haven't played this game in such a long time. So I'll be quiet and let the title thing go off. Remember, this is a ROM, so it's pretty buggy. Especially sound-wise. So what's so important about this crystal anyway? How is this pixie fairy thing even breathing? I mean, you're in the depths of space! But Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards, one of the best Kirby games of all time. So let's see, options, enemy info. Right, got none. Theater settings, let's see. I guess it doesn't really matter about the display because I can't see any of it. I really can't, due to how things are set up. So, the way I'll be splitting this up is I'm going to be doing a video per level, and I'll try to do things 100%, and once I get to like the end of the game and I'm missing some stars, coins, shards, I'll be going back level by level, and I'll re-get the ones that I missed over time. So without further ado, let's start. Do I know how to use Kirby's copy ability? Yep. But let's just say no for you guys. Press B to inhale, which is A for me, since I'm doing this on a lovely keyboard. So you can inhale and completely digest them in mere seconds. And thankfully, with something with a special ability, when you inhale them and suck them up and digest them, you get to use their ability. How you eat something that's made of fire and not get indigestion, I will never understand. Now that little combo right there is a bit confusing for me, but for me it's just the letter S to get rid of their powers. The thing that made Kirby 64 the best one, in my opinion, you were actually able to mix powers. No other Kirby game in history has been able to let you merge things together. Now, normally in the corner of the screen with those two white boxes, that is where your power little emblems would be staying. But for me, since this is a ROM, it's very buggy, I can't actually see that kind of stuff. So I'm completely screwed when it comes to actually remembering how much health I have, how many little star thingies I have, what powers I have. I'm completely blind, which really sucks for me. The instructions again? No, thank you. Now for the rest of the storyline. Kirby gets hit in the head because this pixie bitch actually managed to land in the one spot that the hero was in. Coincidence? I think so. Nice. That one shard really made it pretty big. What is so important about this shard anyway? The game never really explains what's so important about it. I mean, with like Inuyasha, with the whole like Crystal Shard things, creatures that got the shards were like super powerful. But here, they're just pretty. Freaking pretty! So, 1-1. This is where we actually get to enjoy the rest of the game. Now, as you can see, nothing really updates on the HUD down below, which sucks for me. But I'll try to explain, or show off as many of these powers as I can. Gotta make sure I don't get myself killed. So here's a spike type. When you press A or B, you'd be able to become a big spike ball, I would assume. And when you mix spike with cut, well, I guess I'll never know. Damn. Darn, I was trying to get fire. Let's see if I could get a good power-up. Fire and cut. What's that do? No. Kinda want it. Oh, I get a fire saber. Sweet. So, fire plus cut equals this. Pretty useful, I would say. But not really something I'd rather want to use. So, let's see how cut works. You basically shoot your face off into your enemies. Ow. So, cut plus spike equals one of the most overpowered abilities in this game. You become a death trap, basically. Though anything you run into just dies. You can't be damaged in this form. Which is really useful for me. Even when you use the power-up, free shard is free shard. If you use the power-up in air and fall on something, it still dies. So once again, this was cut plus spike. Kinda sucks that I have to physically remember what these power-ups are. Until you go into a new screen, then it tells you what it is. Easiest mini-boss ever. But I don't want this ability anymore. Spike plus cut, meh. It's cool, but overpowered. Let's get... No. I want spike plus spike. Okay, I guess I'm getting nothing. Thankfully, though, enemies do respawn, so you get as many chances as you want to kill creatures and steal their abilities. Now let's see. Cut should be back, so I gotta kill him. Now, cut plus cut equals double cut. You get like a bee stinger, you get like a fork, you get a cactus, you get a pencil, you just become a whole like plethora of spiky things. Somehow I've never actually known that you could die to these cannons in this form. It's a shame you can't move while using it, so let's get rid of cut plus cut. And get some bomb. Pretty simplistic, you throw bombs at people. See if I can manage to get cut plus fire, because this is a pretty fun one. There we go. Cut plus fire. I mean, bomb plus fire. You become a big, firework, basically. And as you can see, this little shard had a black, barrier over it. That basically means it was, protected by a bomb-type, barrier, and you would need a bomb power, basically, to open it. So let's get bomb plus bomb. That's a pretty fun one to use, and it's gonna be useful for this next, boss. Oh, you bastard. Let's respawn him. Ow. Son of a bitch. So, bomb plus bomb equals rockets. Pretty fun. If you just press B, you'll just shoot off one, but if you hold it, it'll charge up to 3 and you can shoot them all at once. So, get a large tomato, or whatever these fucking things are called. It refills my health. Hey, Waddle Dee! Or is it D Waddle Dee? Or is it A? I'm not sure. That thing has a creepy eye. As you can hear with the music, it seems like it's a bit off-key with the actual cutscene. That's another side product of using a emulator, sadly. It's not perfect, but it's functional. Usually, you just have to wait for the guy to just, charge and trip, and then you can suck in those star things and kill him with that. But I'd rather do this the fun way, which is basically just shooting off a bunch of bombs at him. I think that's the end of 1-1, too. I think Waddle Dee was the mini-boss. That was it. Oh my god, Waddle Dee actually broke the 4th wall. You can't just walk outside the path. You have to walk in it. Now let's see if I could do this correctly. Even when I was younger, I could never do this correctly. Because I want to get that card thing. Wait, gotta do this. Yes! Got it! These things become monster info in your, title screen. But was that I Will Bid You All Adieu? That was 1-1 of Popstar. Well, actually, 1-1. It would just be Popstar-1. Yeah, that's how I'll do it. So, with that, I will bid you all adieu. Stay tuned for Popstar-2, where we're going to be using a very, very fun power-up. I think it's Cut plus Bomb. It's a really fun one. Really fun. So with that, I will bid you all adieu. Have a nice day.